Hello everyone, Voltblizzard here, giving you a Pokemon online battle between me against Lad2123, OU battle. I'm using Rain and, Rain Sol. Sort of a stallish game, but hope you enjoy anyway. So, here's the battle. Click and play. Alright, so he's going to lead with his Rotom, I'm going to lead with his Tentacruel. And Tentacruel is just going to protect because I just want to see what he's going to do. He's just going to Volt Switch, kind of figured. So I'm going to go into Bronzong. He's going to just Volt Switch. Didn't want to take too much damage on Tentacruel. It's not the best thing in the world. He's going to go into a Heatran. This Heatran, I've got Politoed, so not too big of a threat there, I guess. He's going to lay a Toxic, pretty annoying. Probably a defensive Heatran. I got a defensive Politoed though, so yeah. And I Toxic predicting the switch into something, but he just protected, so that didn't really work out. Now he's gonna go into Scizor. I'm going to go for the Scald. Do I get the burn? No, I don't get the burn. This match was a little while ago, so I don't really remember everything about it, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go for another one as he killed my Politoed with U-turn. I don't really need Politoed that much anymore when I think about it. So anyway, he's going to go into Latios. I'm going to go into Tentacruel. Pretty good. So I'm just going to protect. He's going to Draco. So that tells me he doesn't have the Psyshock, or he's not going to use the Psyshock. And he's going to hit me with that Draco. Does a lot, obviously, because it's a Latios. 130 special attack. What are you thinking? And yeah, switch. I'm going to get my second layer of Toxic Spikes, because now I've got my hazard set up, my Toxic Spikes at least. And I'm going to protect here. He's going for the Volt Switch like this, so at this point I'm assuming he's choiced in some way. I think Scarfed, I would guess. So I'm going to go into Ferrothorn. Take that Volt Switch. Unless he's trying to bluff, which would be pretty bad. Now he's going to go into this Scizor. And yeah, he's going to go for a Superpower. Right off the bat, And I just get that extra bit of recovery and Scout. So now I'm gonna bring in Sableye, knowing I'm guessing it's banded, so I can take advantage of this opportunity and get a free substitute off. Yes, I love substitute on Sableye. It's such an annoying staller. He's gonna go into Deoxys D, and I don't really fear this thing. I'm just gonna get off a Nightshade. Does a pretty good chunk because Deoxys D has pretty bad HP, so I can pretty much just stall this guy out. He eventually will have to recover or something, or just die. So this is looking pretty good for me. But he's forced to switch into his Rotom. But I actually switch out my Bronzong, and I guess that's okay. But I don't want to take a Hydro Pump to the face in the rain. I gotta go into Ferrothorn, take that. Could have probably predicted that, but whatever. So he's going into Scizor again. This looks familiar. But I've got Leech Seed, we're all good. And he's going to die of Leech Seed. And yeah, first one down, 5-5. So, he's going to Drain Punch me with his Conkeldurr. I didn't really want to switch for some reason. So, yeah, he's got his Guts activated. This is not looking too great. I'm just going to bring in Sableye here to go for that sub. Sableye's just such a great staller. I'm telling you that Sableye has, or prankster abusers in general, have such a nice place on stall teams. And here I go for the Will-O-Wisp on Rotom, simply to get some residual damage going. I really need that. Rotom is a big threat to this team. So, it's really hard to get a nice status off on it. Because Hydro Pump, if I want to Toxic it, the only things I can do that are with Politoed and Bronzong, which both carry Toxic. Try to summon Vaporeon, and go back to Tentacruel, he's getting Draco, and I die, but that's not too bad. I've got my hazard set up. I don't think there's any hazards on the field for me. Tentacruel is not that bad. So I'm going to set up my rocks, now that I have the opportunity, at -2 Latios. And Conkeldurr comes back in to ruin my day again. Another opportunity where Sableye can stall. Isn't that just fun? Sableye stalling. He's gonna go into Heatran as I get a free substitute. Sableye just loves free substitutes. If I were him, I would just love this. I'm gonna get out for a cover. He's gonna get off a Roar because he done with it, but I'm back to full now again, so Sableye will live on. I'm gonna just go for an Earthquake, try to hit this Heatran, but he protects just to scout, and he scouted that, so he's going out of there. I didn't expect he would want to stay in, so I go into Vaporeon to take on this Latios. I can take a Draco Meteor. I just want to protect just to make sure. At this point, I'm assuming he's choiced in some way. I think he's going Specs, maybe? Yeah, you think that's Specs damage, or would Specs take me in? I think that's Specs. I really don't know. I'm not that used to it. So, obvious Protect is pretty obvious right here, but I really didn't have any reason not to go for Protect. Because Deoxys is probably going to die anyway, but he doesn't die. But that's okay, because I can Protect again. He's going to set up his rocks. And I'm like, great, now there's hazards on the field. Tentacle, come back! It's all good. So now we're at a 3-4 situation. Latios comes back in to ruin my day. And I'm just going to go back into Bronzong, because I don't want Vaporeon to die. That would be bad. And now I'm trying to navigate my way around his team with Bronzong, Vaporeon, and Sableye. It's not that easy with that Latios continually coming in to threaten me. Rotom comes back. He Volt Switches, and that hurts Vaporeon quite a bit. I didn't really. It was more important that I didn't take a Hydro Pump in that case. This Conkeldurr is also sort of threatening. It's also wearing me down. I go for the Scald here, and I get a critical hit. I'm not sure, I don't know. But basically dead, Heatran's dead. Rotom comes back in, and Rotom's going to go for the... I don't care, because I got Protect. Protect is so annoying. Especially in-game, but this is not in-game. It's sort of hard to keep up with narrating, because I'm not used to it. Alright, Sableye comes back in. I have to take a Volt Switch with something. Might as well take it with Sableye, because it can. Now here, I think I have enough... No, I just want to get a burn off on this Latios before I die to a Surf. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do right there. So now I can get some residual damage on this, and he's going to... Since he's locked in a Surf... Maybe he's Scarfed, actually, I don't know. But, yeah, anyway, Wish... No, he already had a Rotom, so I don't think it's Scarf. Yeah, so he's just trying to maneuver his way around his choice items while I'm just trying to recover my HP back. And I'm almost back to full, so I know I can take a Draco. And that's exactly what he does. And that did quite a lot. That just like smashed me into the low range. But we're still alive. That's all that counts, is that we're still alive. He's still trying to maneuver around his choice items. And with all the Stealth Rock damage and burn damage racking up, Rotom finally goes down. Yes. And then Latios, guess what? He's only has one more chance left. And I have Protect, so yeah. Protect. Vaporeon, you have done your job. And Latios falls, and all that's left is this Conkeldurr. And Conkeldurr, yeah, he goes for an Earthquake right here. That was sort of random. I don't know why I didn't go for a Drain Punch, but whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. This is just toxic stalling at this point, and that is good game, Lad2123. Sort of an old match, but it was. I still liked it. I don't know. I just needed something to upload, and yeah. So next battle should be coming soon, eventually-ish. Yeah, I really like this this Rainstall team because it's, I don't know, it's just sort of fun to use. Then again, yeah, whatever. So yeah, uploads have been sort of slowing down. Allergies, if you can't tell by my voice, are really starting to kick in for me, and it definitely makes it harder to narrate with all these allergies going around. But I still will. It doesn't really hurt it that much, so it should still be all good. And I'll see you next time for another battle with the Voltblizzard. See you then.